Alright, let's make some money in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Today we'll be testing Payday versus Tauros Smash. So Tauros Smash is something that we tested back in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Pretty much you make insane amounts of money by grinding Comet Shards and Stardust on Pony Island, but I want to compare that to the most optimal method through Payday, because if we attack a rock-type Pokemon, it's going to be longer until we're forced to, like, worry about the animations of a Pokemon SOS call, also the SOS call itself, and even then, the Pokemon might just SOS call as we're going. So technically, through a method like this, depending on, like, the SOS call success rates and stuff, it might actually be better for us to just mash A like this. Now, Clear Body versus Technician, I don't really think that matters too much in this situation. But yeah, if this SOS call keeps happening, that means we can just keep mashing A, and we don't really have to worry about it too much. Now, the reason why I'm doing it like this instead of with the Blissey Chansey method, that was kind of why I did my original Payday guide on. But the difference here is that we're attacking a rock-type Pokemon that isn't doing a lot of damage to us. So it's about maximizing the amount of Paydays that we can use and how long it takes. So I'm going to do this for a couple minutes. I don't know, I'm not really keeping a timer on it. But every time we use Payday, we are earning 2,000 Pokédollars, which is crazy. Now, in theory, it would be 2,000. Like, we're not actually earning that literally for this battle. But if this is a level 100 Pokemon, so you get a level 100 Pokemon, you spam Payday on it, and a level 100 Smeargle will be doing slightly more damage, but overall we should be getting effectively the same rates. And I guess we kind of also want to go like back and forth between the Pokemon that we're attacking. But yeah, a bulk, like Carbink might actually be the best Pokemon for this, because it's incredibly bulky and it does very little damage to us, and we have healing. So we can just kind of spam Roost whenever we need to. We've already just torn through a lot of Paydays like this, so we are earning a lot of money. I'm just going to kind of do this battle for a bit longer, show you guys what's going on. If at any point there isn't anything happening, that's when we can Roost. That's when we can Happy Hour, because we need to use Happy Hour at least once in the battle. At any point in the battle. That's as long as we don't accidentally like crit feint a Pokemon. If we get our Happy Hour in there, we're going to be good to go. Skill Swap is just causing some shenanigans right now. Every once in a while, you just want to get your Adrenaline Orb out there. But it looks like against the right Rock-type Pokemon, it kind of doesn't really matter, because the calls should be happening frequently enough. So if we use Payday against this Carbink, should be done. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. That's going to be an SOS call. If this is successful, then that means our rates are going to be pretty insane, because we're just mashing A and we're getting a high amount of success. Unfortunately, no help right there. That's when we can get a Roost. So it does seem pretty efficient with how we can get this Payday method, and I'm gonna keep going, and then hopefully we can get a good rate and see how long I do this after like 10 minutes or something. Alright, now I did also want to try to test out some other Pokemon like the Boldore, and Boldore turned out to be a pretty problematic Pokemon. It does a solid amount of damage with its stab, it can call Sandstorm, so that means you're taking damage at the end of turn. It can have weak armor, which means that you can't constantly use Payday on it, so it looks like Carbink is the better option. However, Carbink does have some drawbacks in its own. Carbink can use Skill Swap, which takes a little bit of time on the animations, but honestly, I would prefer to use the Carbink. I was finding that I could get about 4.5 Paydays a minute on average, depending on how many times Skill Swap was being used. Also, when you start to run low on PP, you'll be pretty good with a PP Restore on Roto Lotto, or also you can use Lepa Berries that you have farmed on the Pokepelago, and if things do get pretty bad, then that's when you can use the Max Restore. Or, not the Max Restore, just the Max Potion. Now, I feel like Smeargle could be doing better against the Boldore if, let's say, Boldore was, or if my Smeargle was level 100, had a defensive nature, had defensive EVs. So you make a very precise Boldore, I think can easily average like 5 Paydays a minute with this. But it also seems that a Boldore SOS calls less. So I'm just going to say like Carbink, Boldore, optimized method is an easy 4.5, potentially 5.5, so around 9,000 Pokédollars per minute with this method. So let's go and see if the Tauros Smash can beat it. Now, the Tauros Smash method is actually very interesting. I don't know if it was intended for Game Freak to make this one of the fastest money-making methods, because in Pokemon Sun and Moon, it actually outpaced going through the Elite Four. Now, I think Elite Four technically makes a comeback, because if you have the Roto money power, that means you're tripling it, so that could get pretty good. But overall, yeah, you can do stuff like that. So instant Comet Shard, which is like thousands right there. There is like a little bit of I was about to say there is a little bit of finesse to it. Also, if you clear out all the trainers, you don't have to worry about that as much. But you will have to kind of catch whenever an item is there. So you have to kind of be quick with that. So an optimal Tauros Smash is not going to look like this. If you've done it for a while, you can get pretty good at finding the items. And it looks like that there's a Comet Shard and Star Piece right there in just a couple minutes, if that, and we're already done. And another wow, okay. They might have, like, buffed this in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, or I'm getting incredibly lucky. Alright, so I've been doing this for about 20 minutes, and the results have been pretty ridiculous, that it just seems like the Comet Shard Lottery will bail you out. Also, you can do this to a point where you can just, like, run through it and mash A as you do it, and you have a good chance of picking up the item as you go, but it's still, like, really RNG, that there's just times where I could go 12, 15 rocks without finding even a single item, but then I'll get, like, 2 Comet Shards back to back, and that's just nuts right there. So let's go and do 1 or 2 more of these, just kind of show you guys what the odds of finding something are, and then we can go and compare the prices and see what that really means and if this method beats out the Smeargle method. So let's 1 more, yeah, and then nothing. So eventually you'll find something, except that's a Stardust. So let's go and hop on back to a Pokemon Center and see how much money we have made, because I ended up selling everything that I had for like the last 15 minutes or so. So this is going to be the result from the last 5 minutes, and it's kind of crazy because it feels like you, at the very least, you pull a Comet Shard every 5 minutes, but sometimes you get even more than that. Also, I was wrong. I thought it was like 15,000 for a Comet Shard. It's actually 30,000. So that means just getting 1 Comet Shard every 3 minutes is going to beat our odds. Actually, that means we just go up right here. So Stardust, in 5 minutes we got 8 Stardust for a total of 12,000. So that means that's already over 1 minute right there. The 2 Comet Shards. 2 Comet Shards in 5 minutes, and that seems doable. Like, I get a Comet Shard about once every 3 minutes on average. So that means everything that you get over that is just going to be bonus money. And then boom, in 5 minutes we got 30,000 off of just the star pieces alone. So we made 100,000 in 5 minutes? That's crazy. Now, that's probably not the average. Average probably close to like 60,000 or something. But I mean, even then, like one Comet Shard and you're bailed out. You're done, you're set, and that's going to be faster than the Payday Smeargle method. So it looks like it is just better right there. The only advantages I could see the Smeargle method having is that you're gaining good amounts of experience while making decent amounts of money, and then you're also shiny hunting. So if you're doing any shiny hunts, just bring Payday, because it's free money. If you're going to be going for experience through the Blissey method, just bring Payday, because it's free money. So that's kind of that, and it can be repetitive to the Tauros Smash, but I mean, Ultra Warp Ride is repetitive, Mantine Surf is repetitive, and the money results are really solid anyways. So that's kind of what I have to say about that. So yeah, Tauros Smash seems to be the clear winner, but my recommendation is that if you have any Roto prize money, so if you're just like doing the Roto Lotto or whatever, and keep getting the prize money one, just go to the Elite Four. Just maximize the amount of money that you're going to earn, and also bring your Happy Hour Pokemon as well. Boom, use Happy Hour, have the Amulet coin ready, and then you can just sweep them with level 100 Pokemon. It's not going to be too challenging, and let's see how much money we can make in what amount of time. Alright, so I also wanted to add in Olivia to see like how much time it would be. About 6 minutes to defeat 2 of them, and my goodness, 158,000, which means about 50-something thousand without the Roto Lotto. So depending on how fast you can get through it, you can make tons, just insane amounts of money. I feel like they actually might have sped a lot, like they might have sped up these cutscenes and dialogue in Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon to make like a 17-minute champion run possible. I've heard people do like 15, it's like 15-minute average, but even then, that's going to be crazy amounts of money overall that actually might be on par with the Tauros Smash, if not even beat the Tauros Smash method. So you can make actually like 250 to 260,000 from completing the Elite Four, and if you can bring that time down to 15 minutes, we are making 16,000 Pokedollars a minute, 80,000 per 5 minutes, which beats Tauros Smash, unless you are having like godlike non-stop Comet Shards with Tauros Smash luck. So it's pretty much the RNG. If you want to do Tauros Smash for like 10 to 15 minutes, and if you can actually make more than 80k per 5 minutes with that, then I recommend the Tauros Smash. But also, it's about bringing down your time. That this is going to change drastically, that if you do 20-minute, 22, 25-minute runs, then it starts getting closer to the Tauros Smash. But I mean, it is possible that if you just focus and you have like the perfect team, Happy Hour is just absolutely insane on the Elite Four, and seems like Elite Four might have come back as the best money-making method. So those are results, guys. There's something different for everyone. If you don't have the crazy level 100 Pokemon and the best teams to beat the Elite Four, Tauros Smash is that free money-making method that anyone can do at any time. If you're shiny hunting, might as well pick up some money on the side with Smeargle. That's kind of all there is to it. So if you guys enjoy the video, that is the money-making comparison stuff for Pokemon Ultra Moon. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.